points in blaming you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Everyone having a good day? Everyone doing all good? If so, that's the way. If not, maybe there's a way to make it better. Okay. Hey Gavin, how's it going? Holy crap, this is the second stream you've caught in a row. So, good to see you around. Awesome. Alrighty. So I haven't actually finished all of the Nightwave as of yet. We've got some bounties to do in Venus, so that's going to be fun. We've got some Railjack missions. So maybe what I'll do is I'll probably do like 4 Railjack missions and 2 bounty missions. Then we'll go and finish off the Brozine video, and then we'll go and do the rest of the Railjack missions and the rest of the bounty missions. Sounds like a plan. And the rare mod pickup thing, that'll just happen by itself, so that's more of a potluck scenario, I guess. Okay.
All systems functional.
Chopsticks. Chopsticks, I'm hosting, not joining. I'm not interested in joining your damn Railjack. Guess we'll see. It's midday here, so good timing. Well, it's nighttime here, so, you know. It is what it is. Let's see, that's all good to go. I do put out the hosting Railjack thing, but TBH, I don't actually need anyone. What I have been seeing a lot is the big question of whether or not the Predator section density avionics have had their drop rate increased. So we can do some of those missions in Earth and Saturn. Mainly Saturn. I'll stick to Saturn because at least that it's slightly challenging, and even then it's not really all that challenging. Do those missions there and see how well we go with getting those critical damage avionics. Although hashtag real talk, you don't really need them. But you know, we'll do them anyway. Oh, speaking of the Brozine video, one thing I do want to actually try again. Do I have a Zeki Carcinox on me? Yes, I do. Oh, and it's almost rolled. It's almost completely rolled too. That's actually really good. So let's repair this piece of crap. Oh yeah, I have plenty of resources to build this. I'll rush it, I don't care. Okay, so according to Brozine, Zeki Carcinox is really good. Is it? It probably is if I'm using something like Polar Coil. So let's have a quick look here. We're looking at total 222 damage. Whereas if I was using my Levan, let me just see. Levan is currently 148. If I use Hyper Strike. Oh, wait, I'm reading the wrong bloody thing. Levan Carcinox. Huh? Wait, I'm so confused now. Okay, someone needs to put on the Reddit the stats. I think The statistics on the right hand side are actually broken. See how this says Gunnery Zetki APOC Mark III? And this says Pilot Levad. So Gunnery APOC Mark III has the damage count, but the Pilot does not have the damage count. Ooh, that's a bug. So, okay, so in order to figure this out, I'm gonna have to put this thing here. So, here we go. Zetki got Zetki Castanox. Still not getting any drops. You're just gonna keep going, mate. It's a railjack component, so I think you actually get them from cruise ships? Question mark? I don't remember. Okay, let's see. This is 327 damage without Hyper Strike. Oh, sorry, with Hyper Strike rather. Without Hyper Strike, it's 148 damage. If I drop to Levan, it's 53 damage. Huh. Interesting. It seems like the Levan Castanox with Hyper Strike does less damage than a Zetki Castanox without Hyper Strike. Interesting. Wait, what? 117. What the fuck? I'm so confused now. Levan. Wait, hold up, what? Levan, 148. Are the stats broken again? I think the stats are broken again. Will D change weapon modding to look the same as it does in Railjack? Frankly, I feel like the this is going to be a very controversial statement, I reckon, but I feel like the elements system right now in Railjack is actually better than what exists in regular Warframe. Oh, here we go, 490. Okay, let's see, 490. And that's with Hyper Strike? Okay. Everyone remember 490. 327. 327. Actually, everyone remember 327. Polar Quell. 327. 222. Bollocks. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Fuck it! Let's use it. Let's just use it. Are you talking about, like, just the way they are in, like, diamonds and stuff? Are you talking about it visually, or are you talking about it, like, actually? But the Zetki Castanox is just not good without Polar Coil. Let's test this goddamn theory. Let's test this bloody theory. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. I don't think that will ever happen though, because that is a giant. That is essentially like a visual giant rework. That's going to take a bit of time. A lot of time. Time that obviously could be better spent on other things, obviously. But, you know. Will it happen? Highly unlikely. Okay. I always like to start a guy on point. Not because it's easy, but just because to sort of warm up and get a bunch of resources in the forge. So that when we jump into other missions, we can actually do it a lot easier because we can start to forge a lot of other things as well. Do I need help?
Targets
Not exactly.
Good hunting.
But, crap.
Alert.
Do I need help with
Players
Railjack
scramble.
missions? Not exactly. But I could always use the company. I don't necessarily need help. It's like that. Well, you can't deny that the Zeki Cosmos does do quite a decent amount of damage. Just have to deal with the you just have to deal with the bloody heat build-up, that's all. I mean, I suppose I could make use of the, Oh, someone's keen! Someone is keen! So we have someone in the forward artillery gun. Let's see if, oh no, never mind, they're out. Remember when Bros I've said that, Sikaboli is not good in the Veil? Oh, what a ridiculous statement.
Enemy fighter support has been halved.
Please. Alright, let's... Oh crap, did that lock on? Did that lock on, everyone? Here we go! Oh, it did. Can he hit it? He missed! Take it slow, mate, take it slow. Huzzah! Nice, well done.
Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale. Crew ship down. That clears up some space.
Damn, if I had Void Hole. Maybe I should have brought Void Hole.
They are powering weapons.
Didn't expect this to happen though. Okay, do you guys see that in the out there in the distance?
The enemy have reinforced.
Is that that's a regular Gokstad. Here we go. I got this. 7 kilometers. This is easy. Ah, box! I didn't hit the engine. Here's the thing right now with Zyme.
We have one less
With
to be concerned with.
that guy.
Direct attention to remaining targets.
So far, I've watched the first half of his video on stream. He still said some things that I find to just be hilariously... Oh, bloody hell, I missed! He still said some things that I just find to be hilariously wrong. But at least when... But so far, I haven't seen him shoot a Cryofin at a cruise ship. I am more acceptable of the notion that a Zetki Carcinox is the way to go as opposed to a Zetki Cryofin. So at the very least, it seems like he has improved. Whether or not he's improved enough, we'll just have to see. I haven't had a look at his gameplay yet, so that's what we'll have a look at when we get around to that. Don't really want to do that now. Oh. We have...
Eyes open.
Oh.
There's glass resonance.
We have
in your
glass. Okay.
Arcwing slingshot.
Don't blow up the ships.
Nano in the barrel.
At this point, I would actually activate something that Brozheim doesn't use, which is Void Cloak. Keeps the ship nice and safe. Alright, here we go.
Nano has exited the railjack.
Hey man! It's free Nightwave standing! I'll take it! Besides, it's easy, you just kill them. Come on! What the hell? What's doing so much damage to me?
detonated.
Okay.
Pretty.
I guess we're blowing him up then.
Heavy fire.
Okay, fine. I guess we're blowing him up.
Cephalites. Time to smash some glass.
The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving. Fire alert.
Never mind then.
resolved.
I see how it is.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Yeah, I used to watch his stuff regularly too. Maybe I'll start to watch his stuff again. We'll see. It really depends on how well he does in the rest of that video.
Boom. Cruise ship
Alrighty.
eliminated. Focus on remaining.
Oh, they're in. Oh, they're in the ship.
Hull rupture. Full arm breach imminent. Prepare. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Enemy forces beheaded. Threats neutralized. Closing mission. Next. Fire crew, stand down.
Woo-ha. The glass guys actually showed up in the bloody ship. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Alrighty. Do you guys need... why am I piloting the railjack and keeping my distance? You need to get into the thick of it. If the fighters are finished, the cruise ships aren't a threat on their own. The cruise ships actually do quite a bit of damage versus the railjack. Instead, I prefer to snipe them with my forward artillery from a nice distance. Because I can. Okay. Do you guys need the anomaly? If not, we're gonna jump into like Flexa, RWF, I don't know. Alright, let's go to Rhea.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Okay.
Another job well executed.
Another job well executed.
Crew.
Welcome to
Energy
Rhea,
signatures
everyone.
Indicate the presence of a Grenier ship killer platform. Infiltrate and neutralize. Incoming attack craft. Crew, light them up.
Okay.
Heads up. Grenier cruise ship.
Monkey.
Maintain anti-fighter cover.
I mentioned
They
before
are
I'm
about to break.
Oh yeah, because you criticize his negativity. Yeah, I remember that message. I'm not even bothering to aim for the engines at this particular moment in time. Because, you know, forward artillery.
Scratch one cruise ship.
Omega lol. Oh crap, we got a ship killer.
Grenier cruise ship on scope.
Number one way to get your ship blown up is ship killer. Holy crap, that's a lot of fighter ships that are just all together. if I brought tether, y'all would have seen a great big explosion. And potentially a lot of people like just losing their minds because it'd be like that probably looked like a good 20 ships just all stuck together.
Ship killer platform identified. This is a priority target. Infiltrate and disable. It is impossible to say.
So here's the thing I don't like about hang on, let me get rid of this thing first. Okay, so here's the thing I don't like about the Zedki Castanox. Whenever we eventually get up to a cruise ship that needs to get its armor stripped, how many procs? Oh wow, that was surprisingly good. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm completely wrong. I guess Rosam's right. Zeki Castanox is actually really, really good. Oh damn. That laser completely missed me. Okay, cool. Ah crap, am I actually getting hit by that cruise ship? Ew.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention.
Am I looking for a crew? I'm always
focus.
looking for a crew. I'm always technically looking for a
Cruise ship
crew.
reinforcement has
Oh,
arrived.
never mind. I'm not. That's a lie.
Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Cruise ship on scope.
Alright. Well, enough of that fool for now. Oh! How did I miss? How did I miss? No. Wait, what the hell did I hit?
Them with all we have got.
This is... I'm confused by that. How do I hit the ship using forward artillery, which is meant to guarantee a one-shot anyway? It doesn't matter if I hit the engines or not. And yet, just then I did 15,000 damage? What the hell was that?
Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components.
Ooh, watch out.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel. Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Oh crap, it's usually down the bottom.
Opportunity. Core is exposed. Key components marked. Destroy them. Ship killer platform neutralized. A grateful sector thanks you. Ram sleds inbound. Prepare to repel borders.
Oh crap, there's ram sleds. So you see how the ship killer platform was right now attacking that cruise ship? Oh crap. I really love it if D added a functionality to the ship killer platform so that if it attacked an enemy cruise ship, it destroyed it. That way, really make it called the ship killer platform. And then suddenly I'm actually not so inclined to destroy it just yet. I'll let the ship killer kill some ships. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. But no, it doesn't exactly kill cruise ships. Frankly, it should. I'd actually rather the sabotage part of the ship killer platform to actually be to reprogram the bloody thing to attack enemy cruise ships. That would be dope. Wow, I'm actually gonna end up using... Wow, Battleforge. Hello, hello. I'm definitely gonna need to do that for the Rebel Life. Damn. Kind of burnt through a lot of that Rebel Life. Oof.
Ship killer platform down. Sector cleared. That should make things easier for civilian traffic.
Wow.
Closing out the mission.
I did not expect to have to make even more flux. Okay. Wow, we're down on munitions too. Woof. Someone's been using Oh, right, my gunner has actually been going crazy with the munitions. Alrighty. That's actually a good thing. Oh, I keep... Whoa, you've actually chosen another mission. Okay, lol. Well, join us. Oh, can't join us. Oh, you prick, you Nightwave. You friggin' dry docked? Are you serious? And then he left. What a schmuck. Alright. Well, might as well swap to some more interesting things like Ya Void Hole. Ya Shatter Burst. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll stick to countermeasures. Always stick to countermeasures. Hosting Valjack, if anyone is interested, come join an actually good ship for a change. Okay. How many have I done? I've done 2. Let's just jump straight into Bruce Warfield and sack it. Normally I wouldn't jump straight into Bruce Warfield because it sort of feels better to have a small buffer of resources to play around with. But, since, you know, here we are, screw it.
If we do not dig the Grenier out now, they will reinforce, and then it becomes a whole other thing. Fighter launch detected. Okies closing in.
Sometimes I regret taking Shadowburst.
Looks like we've kicked the nest. Grenier cruise ship has punched in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't particularly like the casting off, the Zenki casting off at the start. Cause you see that? That's only 10. That's only 10 procs. Not particularly good. Levans usually give me somewhere around 20, which is just hilarious. But obviously against these cruise ships, we should be okay.
What the hell? Grenier cruise ship has translated in sector.
Wow, 18. That is particularly high. Okay. I mean, I could just aim for the engines anyway because that's easy. 800,000 damage. Nice. Oh, really? Don't worry, I got it.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
Okay, I'm gonna send him straight for the objective.
Friends, enemy cruise ship has punched in. Missile battery. It has to go. Standard op. Infiltrate and slag the core. Execute.
Yeah, I'm gonna need him to do the objective. Unless he wants me to do it, which is a terrible idea.
Tenno deployed.
Okay, there we go. Once again, Shadowburst is not really living up to its name when it's just by itself.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons. Bingo. Crew, trash that
What?
radiator.
Oh, bollocks. Flew the wrong bloody way. Damn it!
One down. One to go.
Man, I really want to take out those ships all the way at the back. So many of them, man. Oh, bollocks. What?
Radiator exposed. Open
Ah,
fire.
crap. No, I should be able to shoot that radiator from here, though. There it is. Got it.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew. Go for the core.
How do I not have any...
Marking
What the
sensitive
hell?
Systems. Trash the place.
It's been 3 weeks since Railjack Revisited came out and we still don't have auto rebuild everything in the dry dock. That really should happen, man. The fact that it still doesn't exist, that's sad.
That last shot cooked off every missile rack they had. Target neutralized.
Oh crap! Aim for the wrong engines. I'm trying to move my mouse down a bit. Ah, crap.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated.
Where did my shield gate go?
Focus on remaining targets.
Oh, that's a miss.
Enemy fighters on the run. We have company. Premier cruise ship on scope.
Okay, let's see. Let's go. Where are you? I see your engine on the side. That's a dead cruise ship. I see your engine on the side. Can I get it before the friggin' healing bubble gets in front of me?
To be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Wait, who just used Shadowburst?
One cruise ship.
I'm gonna have to take that one. Oh, bollocks, I'm too far away. Are you serious? I'm too far away. Okay. not even gonna bother with them. Alright, throw me to the next one. Oh wait, that was the last one.
Ship has gone bye-bye. Targets eliminated. Missile battery neutralized. I will notify the Ostrons. They can turn it into a rec center.
All this talk of Ostron rec centers inside in space. I'm actually keen to see one afterwards. I'm keen to see like one show up. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to the forge.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Rainier in sector. Let's change.
Damn, we're out of resources to build freaking dome charges. How did this happen? Riven Slither epic reward. Yeah, Riven Slithers. As if I do not care enough. Alright, as if I care enough as is. With Rivens. At some point I just like don't really give a damn about Rivens. Not because Rivens are bad, but because I have the Rivens for the weapons that I'm most likely going to use already. Paris. Cernos. Pretty much good to go. If I get a ribbon for like a Fraggle, I guess that can be nice, but I don't need it. Oh, look at that, it's a Zeki freaking reactor. Which one? There's two. Ah, crap. The massive burst thing? Shadow burst? Are you referring to Shadow burst?
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Ready. Cruise ship on scope.
Or is he referring to Void Hole?
I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot morale destabilizing. Continue. Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Lead crasher. Rainier cruise ship.
I have 3 plat and I'm struggling to buy anything. Well, you have 3 plat. 3 plat can't really get you a whole lot.
Rupture. Explosive decompression.
Damn it.
Seal. Scratch 1 cruise ship.
Hold up. Detecting glass resonance. It's close.
Detecting glass resonance? Oh, it's probably in the bloody... Probably in the bloody objective, isn't it? Come on, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I forgot to add this into the Void Hole video. But if you use Void Hole, and you just let it hit, like, unpathable terrain, enemy ships will blow themselves up. Enemy ships will blow themselves up. So yeah, if you don't want to waste a lot of energy using things like Shadow Burst, you just want Void Hole to literally play the game for you. See this unpathable terrain? Hit it. Move out. And just let them fly themselves into a goddamn rock. They are blowing themselves up and we ain't doing nothing. We just letting it happen, man. So pro tip there when it comes to the Void Hole. Damn it. Oof. Oh, he's keen. Let's see. Alright, everyone. Let's see if he actually hits. Oh, bad luck. He hit the hole. Make his life a little bit easier. Is he gonna go for it again? He's gonna go for that one. There we go.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Nice! Good shot.
Optimus inbound.
Even though the first shot kind of screwed up, but that's okay. That's okay.
To be concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets. Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Potatoes and
For a hangar.
I don't know why, but I read that as potato sand slots, and I'm like, what the hell is a potato sand slot? Taters and slots. Okay, gotcha. Biggest problem in the game is dying a lot. Yeah, it'd be like that, mate. Look at it this way. You weren't around when revives actually costed plat. Who here in the chat remembers a time when bloody revives costed plat? Oh crap!
Have become,
Hey,
no
Sad, which Warframe are you using?
There it is.
Voila.
That radiator.
Sometimes tricky to hit him from a really, really far distance, but
Ship down.
you can hit him.
That clears up some space. Expose the second radiator.
Oh yeah, I might as well go grab that. It's 10 kilometers away. Heh.
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator. Prototype destroyer on lockdown. Rupture the hangar's core to disable lockdown.
Wait, that cutter's going to do some countermeasures. I reckon. It's a cutter. Oh no, it didn't! Okay. How very unfortunate!
These specs will make for interesting reading.
Hey, is this a derelict?
I have what I need. Grenier in disarray.
Ah, the van engines.
Mission successful.
No, it's not a derelict. Bollocks. Damn. Wait, that's not a derelict, otherwise I would know. What Warframe are you using, Sad? Vault. Okay, so the thing with Vault is that you really want to be using his shield all the time in order to survive. So what's your actual problem is? Do you mind telling me what parts you got on this? On this railjack? I still prefer Levan Cast Nox, by the way, everyone. I don't know, I just feel like it's more usable, and I don't really need the extra damage on the turret. It kind of, Levan Cast Nox kind of just does enough by itself when you use Hyper Strike. That's just my opinion. Okay, on this railjack. Oh, it's a lot to it's a lot of typing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Warframe's frozen. Come on, Warframe. F's in the chat. Sorry, dude. I can't tell you what's on my railjack. C D F G K U, whatever the hell F G K. Ah. Okay, C D F G K U. That's the name of that dude. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Dead. F's in the chat. RIP! Oh well. Oh well. First time in a long time. I guess it was bound to happen at some point. I'm gonna have to upgrade my graphics card very soon. That is for damn sure. Currently using a bloody 960, and not only that, it's a 960 that's 3 gigabytes. Can't really do a whole lot on that, eh? I mean, I can play games, sure. To actually stream them? It's a little bit trickier. I think the goal is to end up getting a 2060. I think getting a 2060 is probably the way to go. Something like that should be good. And the reason why is because 2060s are surprisingly cheap. They're actually not 1,000, several hundred bucks. They're only 600. Or maybe I get a 2070, which is about 700-800 thereabouts. Okay. Let's see if we are in fact back.
I can wait forever, adversary, but I won't.
Yes, we are. Okay, we are back. Alright. What was that? Ah, crap. C, D, F, G, K, U. What kind of a bloody name is that? There's a lot to type when it comes to what's on my railjack. But subtle plug. If you check out my YouTube channel soon, tomorrow after 3 AM Sydney time, I should have a video going through my entire ship. Did you want to try waiting it out? Mine did it. Did you try? Yeah, I tried waiting it out. but I'm streaming right now. So at some point, I had to call the time of death. So F's in the chat, mate. RIP that session. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that fluff. Alright. Yeah, what a shill. I know, right? Why do I bother watching this Katagari? He's such a goddamn shill, man. Like, seriously, all he does is just plug his bloody channel. Jesus Christ. It's not like he's any good, am I right? Like, what a shill. Christ. Shillagari, am I right? Yeah. Oh, bollocks. Or cut a shill, am I right? Jeez. What a goddamn shill. Just constantly advertising his goddamn... Anyway, moving on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm kidding! But seriously.
Quick geology lesson.
Alright, let's do some bounties.
Oh,
Everyone, get a load of, that ass. Okay. We're gonna do... Did I say 3? I said 3. How much time do we have? 22 minutes. Okay, we might as well do the big one.
And remember, you never heard of me, you never heard of Solaris U. The target's a rare mineral stockpile.
If I'm your favorite Warframe YouTuber, that's kind of a damning indictment on the other Warframe YouTubers. Hashtag real talk. But okay. I'm glad that you enjoy my content far more than others. Other people's content. Oh, this is the Streamers Reloaded music.
Stockpile security's big. Step 1, draw security away. Step 2, robbery. Let's get started. This couldn't be simpler. If it's Corpus, kill it.
Yeah, that's right, I'm using a K drive. What of it?
What you're doing, they'll react. Then it's all diminishing returns.
Oh,
Time
bloody
short.
hell.
Go, go, go.
What is this? Kill a bunch of enemies. Okay. Wait, what the hell? What is that? Oh, my K drive.
I'd say you're about half done. Anything left?
Oh yeah,
and this
remember
ult
what
won't be effective.
I said yesterday? I've got to use pool a lot more often. Or at least I would if I had any bloody energy! Ah, crap. Crap, I've got to find cover. Huzzah!
You're a mean little thing when you wanna be. I like it. I know where you need to go.
Once I get that energy, which is not helped by Prime Flow.
That's gonna make it hard.
No, but see, here's the thing. Having Prime Flow doesn't help. If I run out of energy, I run out of energy. That's it. Pool has a chance to force energy drops, but the problem with that, this is the thing that I actually want to get buffed with Mag. the pool thing, when it comes to the energy drops, that only happens if pool kills the enemy. When was the last time you killed someone with pool in a relatively high level event? I don't know about you, but I have it in an extremely long amount of time. Pool does 400 damage with my build. I'm not gonna run like a 300%
You've got a narrow window to get this done before
300%
Weston
power strength build
realizes what you're doing.
just to
Move
get
fast.
pool to kill something. It's not. That's just absurd. It's like extreme for no reason. What the? Where are my enemies? Frankly, I feel like that should be the new pool augment. And then I would really be scratching my head as to what I put on mag. Because then that new pool augment is dope. Then I'd be like, do I actually just ignore magnetized discharge then? Just run a lower duration build? Just say sack it with magnetized discharge, run lower like 100% duration, and just so that I could use the friggin' pool augment instead and just get energy out of the wazoo? Do I do that? Or does DE knuckle down for a change? How did I lose all of my energy that quickly? Or does DE just knuckle down and just make it so that the pool secondary effect thing just works like the way exothermic does for friggin' Ember? Anyone who's affected by pool automatically it automatically is tagged as someone who can drop an energy orb, like a 50% chance to drop an energy orb. I could do that. Oh! I could have killed that guy with pool. And then it would have been a whopping 38% chance after randomly killing someone with pool of all things. Damn, everything just... that magnetized bubble. Damn! I forget sometimes. Like, I shouldn't really be saying damn, but I forget sometimes what happens when a magnetized bubble, like, pops. Like, it can be pretty gnarly. Everything just dies. Dead. Dead to friggin' Frank Prime. That's gotta be absolutely embarrassing. But no. Not really, because Fang Prime is really, really powerful.
Looking good. Trash the same amount again.
Yeah, Andrew, everything that what you just said there, in terms of the hard chance, I believe that basically describes exothermic, which is the Ember augment. Don't need to use Crush against Corpus. Don't make the dumb mistake of using Crush against Corpus. Overshields, as great as they are actually less useful than just regular shields at this particular moment in time. War is one of my favorite melees, but I'm gonna make it a main. A Melon? A melon? Did you mean mean? I don't know what melon is actually referring to. It's right, yeah! Quote unquote. Because I have a Riven for CC and cold minus impact. Okay, I've heard a random idea that if you have a Riven that takes away one of the IPSs that actually exists on the weapon, that actively decreases the damage. Is that true? Like, let's say for example you have a weapon that has, well, let's take the War. Because your Riven has minus impact, apparently that also decreases all the other damage that the weapon does. Is that correct? Oh, Melwin's a...
Hey, plus,
Oh, Melwin's a Zor.
Toward the end, their emergency comms got real interesting. I want you
Yeah,
to
sorry, I
something
don't really do Zors. The only Zor I do is a Kundalar, and even then,
It'd be
barely
useful if
use
we
it.
could Draw off a bit more heat. Maybe infiltrate the security station over there, hack the emergency system, and tell them the main base is on fire. They take their security
Oh, what the hell?
seriously here. Trip an alarm and they could slag their entire databank in response. So be sodding careful.
Wait, did a Parazon mod really just like make it the easiest thing possible?
They'll figure out it's a false alarm before long, but we're not gonna need that much time. Okay, next thing.
Oh man. One Parazon mod, and that basically completely
Found the cove running this
defeated the
little
purpose of that particular
Found
part
where he
of the
keeps his
thing.
stuff, too. Take
Oh,
that,
almost had to press
vaporize
F for
him, move on.
almost had to go F in the chat again. Almost. Ah, damn it, I missed. Did I go to Fortuna 69?
Got their attention.
No,
Keep it up.
I'm playing on Oceania servers. So Fortuna 69 is usually not around. In order to get to Fortuna 69, you need North American servers. At least. I think it's North American servers only. Don't quote me on that. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Hurry up and die already! See, I just had to use pull 3 times just to kill that nearly dead bloody dude. And he still didn't give me a goddamn energy orb. Are you joking?
There he is. Right on schedule.
Ugh.
Target marked. Take him down.
Alright. I'm calling out the big guns. I actually called out an energy
And
pizza.
there goes their unit cohesion.
I feel dirty.
Can't protect a stockpile if you can't protect
But
your own rear end now,
had
can you?
to bring it
on,
out.
then. Okay, security is thin and scattered, but they will regroup fast. Let's get what we came for. Move.
Oh my god. Did I really just wipe out like that? Friggin' noob! How many times do I have to tell you? Prime Flow does not help with the fact that I have no energy. Why do you think that Prime Flow is helping when I have no energy? Look at it this way. Prime Flow versus Streamline. Start off with the same amount of energy. Actually, no. Prime Flow taking up more space actually means I start off with less energy. So I start off with less energy, but let's just ignore that for a sec. So I start off with like 80 energy. 80 energy out of 200 versus 80 energy out of like 744 I think is the max. Why did I use Crush? I'm an idiot.
That's your cue, Sparky.
Explain to me what hang on, no, I need to concentrate, sort of
More
concentrate
coming in.
first.
Pick him up.
Alright, so this trick of using your operator and your warframe still works. Which is, I guess, good, because basically means I get to do 2 at once.
Case retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast.
You know when would be the good time to say, oh, you should use Prime Flow? When I actually have all of my energy. When I have a max energy pool, that is when you say that it's a good time to use Prime Flow. Because then that would actually make a difference.
That's one for us.
When I don't have energy, that's actually a reason for me not to use Prime Flow. Because I'm not relying on things like... Because I'm trying to not rely on things like energy pizzas. Because I'm not trying, because I'm trying to not rely on things like Zenuric.
Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Got it. Good haul. We've got projects that this ore is gonna prove invaluable for. We're done here.
Okay, cool. Oh, this is useful.
Green.
Who's
Put that
when was the
data
last time you
back
saw
to the
this
base
happen?
terminal and I'll get to work. Corpus incoming. They'll try to
This
stop what
thing.
I'm doing.
This thing. When was the last time you saw this bloody thing happen? We don't actually have to go back. Oh crap. Why is one of those there? You know what that means. Friggin' exploiter is nearby. I'm not prepared to fight exploiter again on stream. What's the amp? It's so strong I didn't even make... Oh, this is the Clamora amp. How am I missing? But for real, I would, even though I know you're messing, Gavin, that's fine. But those who genuinely prefer to use Prime Flow in all of their builds, I would really like to hear a reason as to why that is the choice over something like Streamline. Why do I always see people would put friggin' Prime Flow on their builds as instead of Streamline? I have no problem with seeing builds with Prime Flow and Streamline. That's not a problem. But Prime Flow over Streamline on a Warframe that cannot regenerate their own energy, like Bag, like Banshee, I guess, like a lot of other. I guess Banshee makes sense if you're doing a QT build, but even then, like, what the hell? Bottom line is, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't even know what the logic is being used at the moment. That's why, like, whenever I see those builds, I'm so confused. Like, why? Just why? Just give me some reason. Even if it's like a bullcrap reason, at least then I could be like, okay, so they all think that they're all doing that because of X, Y, and Z. Now let me explain to you why X, Y, and Z makes absolutely no sense. At least I could do that, but I can't even do that right now because I don't even know what X, Y, and Z is. This friggin' Arachnoid with this, like, double health shenanigan, man. Still dead. Huh?
Camp is live.
Okay.
I got more work for you, and we can drop
Prime
in
mods
whatever
look
you
prettier. Oh yeah, fair enough. You do have me there. I guess the reason of, well, I like to make sure that my builds have as many of those nice white quote-unquote legendary mods as possible. Okay, fair enough. There is like some level of premium that comes with having a build that is just chock-a-block full of those nice, lovely,
Always fancied a life
platinum
action,
mods, if you will.
except,
Not the gold
you know,
ones,
an old
platinum
memory.
mods. Yeah,
And-
yeah,
and a
yeah, I
version
feel ya.
of-
I feel ya.
Plus,
I feel ya.
I've just learned of a hab block with a high number of Solaris up for repo and brain shunt.
I'm doing this without a
Gonna
death cube
erase
prime,
their
by the
debt
way.
ledgers and give them a second chance. Debt ledgers are stored on encrypted data banks. We need to find that
Rude.
debt processing center.
Just shooting at me, schmuck.
Spy drone nearby. I want to check its patrol manifest. See if it mentions the debt processing center. One drone as ordered. Knock it down, Sparky. We gotta hack that thing. One hack coming up, and then a quick teleport into our custody. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done.
Times like these that I'm kind of pining for friggin' Zeneric. Ah! Never mind! Okay, I'm gonna... That pretty much zones out those enemies, so that's good. No damage taken, hey? Can sort of do that. Once again, I'm forgetting to use pull. Whoa! Friggin' leaper! There. How am I missing? Oh my god, my aim is so shot. Must be late at night, man.
Bad guys are on the run. Feel free to pick off stragglers. Ding ding ding. We have a winner.
Friggin' jackal out of
But
nowhere.
I
Oh
need
yeah.
to cross-reference something.
Now that the trailer for Deadlock has come out, what's the bet that it's coming out this week?
Before we continue,
What's the bet?
Neff's ordered supply
Who
drops
reckons
for his troops.
Deadlock is coming out this week?
We need those nutrients, and I can trace the supply codes to lead us toward our objective.
Let's have a show of hands. Who reckons Deadlock is coming out this week? Oh.
Look around. The goods are here somewhere. If the taxmen secure them first, the mission's a wash. First cache tagged. On to the next.
Yeah, there's a small trailer. It's not particularly big or anything. IGN posted it. It might be on the... It might be on the Play Warframe thing. We can go through it afterwards.
Conduct a quick sweep for the remaining cache.
Where there is smoke, there is fire. And where there is fire, there's the thing. Whoa, what the hell? What was that?
All pockets picked and
What the hell was that?
Hell of a show, Sparky. Hell of a show. Found something useful, too. Listen to this. A recon party was to contact our agent. They never came back. Find out what happened.
It's not particularly long, but yeah, we will go through it. I'll just speculate, have a look at it. Not really react to it. But hey, at least it's not going to be a freaking 20-minute thing. You know, all of the reactions that I've done so far, yesterday, just yesterday's, sack it, just yesterday's reactions, 20 minutes each. 5-minute video becomes a 20-minute reaction. Oh my god. Am I, like, going way too deep into it?
Search the bodies.
I don't know.
That's not everyone. Survivors must have escaped.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna need a bird's eye view of this. Oh, there they are.
Damn it. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing.
Oof. Okay, this was easier than expected. I've actually done some of these liberation ones.
Come on, final transmissions.
Where even just finding the 4 dudes ended up failing the mission. As in, I couldn't find the 4th dude. Crap, why is my aim so bad today? What am I doing? Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh my god. It's like when you're playing D&D and you're rolling nat once on a near constant basis. That is embarrassing. Oh my god.
I was afraid of. The corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxman would have taken any
Amateur hour!
survivors
Amateur
here.
hour!
If they're still alive, our team will be here.
Yeah, well done, category. That was amateur hour. You ready to see someone get really excited? There's often that one guy who gets really excited. Oh! Okay, never mind. Yeah, welcome to the House of Fun, everyone. Alright, here we go. Pro move. The pro move right here. We're literally just gonna wait. Oh, never mind, we can't. Boom, get out. Oh man. Doesn't help that this game is currently running at 28 frames a second. Because I'm streaming. Yeah, my computer needs an upgrade. Wait, what the hell? Was that a cold grenade? Who the hell brings a cold grenade to friggin' Orb Valis? What the hell is that? That is absurd. Oh, they're just asleep. Oh, that's asleep. Alright. Still at stage 3 out of 5. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, that's doing all the damage. Who the hell's bobbing up and down? Oh. Damn, cup's empty. F's in the chat, cup's empty.
Reckon even Biz would be impressed. Let's put what the survivors know to good use. Listen up. We need a distraction. Get out there, cause trouble, and do it fast.
Can still pick it up. That's hilarious.
All about easy wins. Once they wake up, they'll shift to a defensive posture. So smash often, smash fast.
Oh, what the hell was that? I was looking at the map like there's an enemy below me, question mark, and then that thing just shows up.
the same amount again for this to be worth it.
Damn! Damn! Oh my god, I had to use Polarize 3 times just to keep my shields up. What is doing all this damage? That's it!
I wish you could hear this. You hit them so fast, they're blaming each other. And one of them let a juicy little tidbit slip. Found it. The final account processing for all no-hopers facing full-body repossession. Find every last file, and I'll make sure their debts are wiped clean.
Friggin' cliff.
You're nearing the secure area. Watch out for patrols and security measures. The enemy will destroy the data if they detect you.
Friggin' random orb.
You tripped the alarm. It's
Oh,
now another
what?
Sparky. Yank that data.
Damn it! I didn't realize that this was a stealth thing. No! I didn't realize it was a bloody stealth thing! Ah! Well, F's in the chat for that one.
Is how you do it. Good people saved from brain cell.
Completes what the hell?
Families and fortunes. Well done.
What the hell? Oh. That was an achievement in which I've already completed 2. Well, I'm not going to complete that achievement anytime soon. Not that it matters. Achievements, lol. Who still cares about those? Alright, I think that's enough Orb Valors for now. Let's get out of here. Oh, right. Whew. Alrighty. Alright, we've been at it for about an hour and a half. Let's take a break. And let's finish off that bro time video. So let's see. Wait, no, this way. Oof. 21 frames a second. Oof. That's fine. Also primary kit guns, get ready for that, everyone. But I don't really care because there's no primary kit bows, so that's sad. Without primary kit bows, I mean, I might make a primary kit gun, but that involves me actually liking rifles, which I kinda don't. So we'll just have to see. Until then, I will be very excited to change the name of my Paris Prime to the Platinum Arrow, so that's gonna be good. Alright. What I need are for transmissions to shut up, for orders to definitely shut up. Yeah, I'll make them for MR one day. Someday. Eventually. Alrighty, let's get rid of this music. If I can. Did Chrome just freeze on me? Oh, it did. Okay. Come on. I don't know why, but I'm finding my, Oh! They don't have Emma. Oh, I do actually remember hearing that. Yeah, that's, Well, I even have... Well, I have, less reason to, care about primary kit guns now. It's not like I have much of a reason in the first place. Okay, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue through and finish off that the Brozan video? We probably won't have much to say throughout its gameplay, hopefully. Or do you want to go through the little trailer first? I'm up for either. I am up for either. Alright, I'll do a coin flip. Coin flip! Alright, heads will do the thing. Oh, sorry. Heads will do the trailer. So, you ready, folks? Heads, we do the trailer. Heads, we do the trailer. Tails, we do the Brozan video. Brozan video it is. Okay. Sorry, James. Too late. All right, let's just continue from this. Let's just continue with this thing. So I'll just turn that up, nice and loud. That's all nice and loud. Okay, let's continue with this thing.
Of the mode, and what I mean by that, I'll get into whenever we go over the missions here in a moment. So from the missions, a few things to note. Starting off with a railjack that has nothing on it. Starting off on Earth, where you start from the posit cluster, guns feel fine. Feels good, feels absolutely reasonable to play. I think it's even totally reasonable that you could solo stuff. So that is fantastic, because the beginning stuff feels good and not like you should just jump out and start using your arc wing. Great success on DE's part from that. Oh,
right. Again, just what I said last night was that Arcwing damage nerf is no longer a thing that exists, by the way, so yeah, using your Arcwing is also a good idea.
There, though, there is a slight skip and a jump in terms of going from Earth to Saturn to the Veil. I still think the optimal strategy for anyone who wants to get their railjack built up is to completely skip Mark 1 weapons and Mark 2 weapons, which drop on Earth and Saturn, of course, and to just join someone else in the Veil to get some Mark 3 weapon and component drops, and just try and build those, and do not even bother with trying to build the Mark 1 or Mark 2 items. Because it's just not that much more resources to build the Mark 3s, and those are the ones that you're going to be sticking with for the foreseeable future. So I think that is just a smarter investment of your time.
Grapple? What's this about a grapple?
As it stands at current.
Okay. If you can't find anyone to join you, I'd still say just go through Earth, bake a Mark 1, who cares? you're only investing 20% of those resources anyway. It's not like it's going to be a giant investment to begin with. So I wouldn't say like, oh no, I'm new to Railjack, I have to join someone in the Vale in order to get anything done. No. And also keep in mind that if you are joining someone in the Vale when you're completely fresh and new, you probably are going to have a really hard time contributing anything. You don't want to touch the engineering bay, number one, because you being a new player are just going to be way less efficient than literally anyone else on the ship. And you being new to the game, you probably don't want to touch a whole lot of things because or rather you want to touch a lot of things, but you know you might not know what to do. So things, well, first off, you can't really touch the forward artillery cannon, but yeah, you're just gonna have a hard time anyway. Whatever.
Also, worth noting, a couple of farming spots here.
Oh, you're talking about
we have the
I don't know.
Cluster. This is where I go to farm titanium because it is the lowest level thing, and you just like clear it super fast, and then you just fly around and collect all the titanium. This node is very good for that. And then worth noting.
Wait, hold on. Posit Cluster. Does Posit Cluster have an objective? I actually don't know. I know for a fact that Ryan Belt doesn't have an objective. Strangely enough, that was actually the spot that I went to and got cruising speed on my first go when I went to that particular mission. I did Corms Belt so many times, didn't get a bloody thing. I haven't been to Posit Cluster since the start for obvious reasons, but I actually don't remember if Posit Cluster has it. I guess it doesn't since it's the first bloody mission. You can't really have lol. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, let's get rid of them. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, they fixed... No, they didn't. Fit our engines. Oh, no, I don't want to get rid of them then. I'm confused. What the fuck? Oh, get rid of that. Wait, does Posit Cluster not have an objective? I thought it... Hang on, let me check. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool beans. Moving on. So, I assume then Posit Cluster, Sova Strait, Ryan Belt. Maybe some of these ones don't have it either. But then moving on, you're probably like going to just spend a lot more time doing the missions that actually do have objectives. In order to get those things. So farming wise, you really want to go for a mission that doesn't have objectives, because objectives is just really just a thing. Any rare mods? Yeah, on Earth, specifically, you can get cruising speed, which is sort of rare, in the sense that it did take me quite a while to eventually get it. Quite a number of runs in order to actually get it.
Corms Belt, this is always going to spawn one of the big ships that you can invade to get some of those weapon blueprints that are available in Railjack, so that is notable here.
Specifically the Pennant. If you're interested in getting the Pennant, you want to go to like Corms Belt or Cassio. No, not Cassio's Rest. Corms Belt, Flexor usually has it too, in the Vale.
And then moving on to Saturn. The only thing that's really notable on Saturn is that Cassio's Rest is similar to Corms Belt in that is going to give you the big asteroid base to invade.
No, that's true too. Yeah.
There, and then in the Vale. One of the big notes here is that the anomaly, which you can see flashing here, is now always available, which is a huge improvement over its sporadic availability from before. It just rotates from point to point every half an hour now, which is fantastic. I have been doing most of my gameplay on the Ruse Warfield just because this is the highest level and I wanted to see how things perform. But yeah, good stuff all around here in terms of...
I tend to do a lot of my gameplay on Gaian Point, not because things need to be easier or anything, obviously not, but just because Most people are going to be farming in Gaian Point in the Vale because there's no objective in Gaian Point usually. When there's an anomaly, then yeah, there's an objective. But when there's no anomaly, Gaian Point is just a very simple destroy everything mission. So you want to do a lot of your... I tend to find that doing resource farming at Gaian Point is obviously the fastest way to do it because there's no objective. So that's why I do all of my gameplay there. It just keeps it nice and simple. But at the same time, if we want to test something at RWF, hell yeah, man, let's do it.
Of like actually being able to get to the anomaly and go and do those things and like farm the anomaly for the shards and then get the rewards from the shards by trading those into Little Duck. That stuff has actually all been very fun.
At some point, I think D needs to introduce something that Little Duck can just constantly give you for those shards, because I've actually gotten everything from Little Duck at the moment. So I could always go for some more Kuva. So if LD started selling Kuva for those shards, hell yeah, man, I'm up for that. Or I don't know, something else. I don't know. Maybe something that costs 100 of those shards and it's like a friggin' Umbra Former. I don't know. What do you reckon LD should sell in her shop for those of us who already have everything else in her extra stuff shop?
Now, moving on. We're going to talk a little bit about Arcwing, because Arcwing has been significantly improved, and we're just going to talk very briefly about it. So, first...
Hold on, Arcwing has definitely been significantly improved, assuming... I think what's happened is that the 95% damage reduction is gone. Is Gaian Point or any of the Vale good for it? Gaian Point specifically is... I think the most efficient way of farming intrinsic, specifically because there's no objective. That being said, if you're really good at killing everything in the objective really quickly, Roost Warfield is probably more efficient because everything's of a higher level.
Foremost, the Amisha is still absolutely what you want to use. I think this may change, but I honestly hopefully not. Whenever they like break apart all the Arcwings and then turn them into kind of like modular bits. I don't know what's going to happen when that stuff comes out. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, the Amisha is still the King Wing. None of the other Arcwings offer anything of value over what the Amisha offers. And honestly, none of the...
It's sad because I run Odonata. Every time I fly around in Railjack as Odonata, I cry.
Pretty much completely lackluster. Outside of, I guess, maybe the Odonata's one, but even that's kind of a stretch.
No, the Odonata's one is terrible too.
Still the absolute king on the block. Besides that, we have the Velocitus and the Imperator Vandal. So this is what I've been using on the Velocitus. This build feels actually really good in space. This is one-shotting fighters. It feels like a real-ass gun to just take enemies down. The hip fire is totally fine for killing enemies. It just feels solid, which is wild considering arc guns were in a very poor place before. I will say in
95% damage reduction.
Completely away from what initially was just like status, use only status, and moved into crits being what's important from your arc guns. So if you're still on like status heavy train, I would highly encourage you to try crits, as they seem to be working much better. And the two weapons that I found to be quite good for that are the Imperator Vandal and the Velocitus.
Wait, Imperator Vandal with a crit build? Okay, I'll bite. What do I have? Imperator Vandal with a piece of crap build, definitely. Oh, look at all of this crap. Anyone who uses arc guns regularly will just look at this build and be like, oh man, this is some cringe. Anyway, when it comes to Railjack, I'll just stick to using the Railjack. Cheers, mate. My Railjack will do all of the damage for me. I don't really need my Arcwing. Which is weird because when Railjack first came out, when the idea of Railjack first came out, I was like, oh hell yeah, man, I want to be the Gundam pilot. And to be the Gundam pilot, that actually means you want to be the Arcwing pilot. But now here I am, I'm the captain. I'm not the Gundam pilot. I have no interest in being the Gundam pilot. I have every interest in being the captain. Funny how things change.
And then besides that, Arc Melee, I'm still in the process of forming Arc Melees out and like trying them. But in general, the tracking is okay, but I really wouldn't bother to use them over using just my arc guns in general. So, with that, that is kind of what's up with Railjack. We are going to go over a few other things, I think, but we're going to cut to some gameplay so you can just kind of see me playing it
Here we
out,
go.
and we'll talk about some more things over that. So
Time to criticize his gameplay. Let's get ready.
Alright, so for this part of the video, we're just going to roll Gian Point solo, just because I want to show kind of some of the damage.
Okay. Gian Point or Gaian Point? I might have to put up a poll on this. Gian Point? Gaian Point? Which one is correct? Am I pulling a Karkanox again? Like, am I just massively, have I been, pronouncing it wrong the entire time again? Hey, hey, hey.
Damage model changes in, like, basically just depth, as it were. So you guys can get a feel for what you can expect for a fully maxed out Railjack in terms of its damage output. And also do probably a little bit of Arcwing here so you can see how that is performing. And I am going to be using the Velocitus and the Amisha for that. On our main guns here, we have the Carsonox. And I'm using Void Hole and Munitions Vortex, which have been performing quite well. Also, we are going to turn on the Particle Ram, even though it's not going to make much of a combat difference here.
Particle Ram always makes a huge, Particle Ram always makes a huge difference, in my opinion.
In terms of main guns, I think you'll see that they perform quite a bit better than they did prior, and even on the PCR, I would say this is slightly above where it was.
Just remember,
they didn't really say they were making any like further
that
obvious changes,
Predator section density is being used
to
here.
How damage was going to be dealt, but I think it's pretty clear just from feel to me that between this and the APOC, which I did use on the PTS, there are some pretty significant further changes that they've made just because the kill times just feel even better than the PTS did. That could just be due to my aim being slightly better because I've been playing more Railjack than usual since the PTS. But I would say that it just
I'll be the judge of that.
Better overall. In terms of boosting around, your base boost speed was decreased, but boost sliding, which is what you're going to be seeing me do to get around most times whenever I need to maneuver.
Hold on. Your base boost speed was... Wait, your base boost speed? No, never mind. It's boost
was
speed.
not really affected. Boost sliding is still very, very fast, so it makes the piloting intrinsic actually quite a bit more valuable to have. So if you have that, you're not really going to notice.
Wait, did he just use... Oh,
there.
okay, he's finally used his Void Hole. I was about to say, like, at this point, he should have used his Void Hole, like, ages ago.
Get
rid of all of them.
Okay, so here's the thing. If he actually just moved forward, because he has his Particle Ram, if he actually just moved forward, he would have actually blown everything up with his Particle Ram pretty easily.
Area Void Hole does last less time, but because the change to Munitions Vortex did not go through, it has actually plenty of time to clear out those full vortexes. And as you can see, we're actually over halfway through the fighters at this point. So I'm actually just going to show taking down a cruise ship real quick. One of the things about the cruise ship that was made a thing is that you can shoot all their engines off and then they can't shoot at you. But something that is very worth note, if you leave one of their engines on, or all the engines on if you have a second person piloting with you, and you shoot one of their active engines, it does considerably more damage. You can usually one-shot these ships, even in the Veil. So that's just a tip. If you're going to be having someone piloting the...
He actually knows how to use a forward artillery cannon now. That's good.
Big gun on the bottom.
That's really good.
The dome charges, they can actually kill even the Veil cruise ships now. You just have to actually hit like a critical shot on their engines while they are still on, so you can't fully disable the ships in order to get those instant kills, which I think is fine in terms of being more valuable.
There's actually I'm gonna be real here. There's no real reason to disable the ship engines. You can spend a lot of time disabling the ship engines, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. If anything, if shooting a dead engine doesn't do anything, you may have accidentally made things a lot more difficult. Just shoot the engine with the forward artillery, who the hell cares? Especially if you're using a ship like this, where you have bulkhead hull weave, then suddenly even range doesn't matter because you're just going to tank through all of that cruise ship damage. Cool! Just shoot the engine with the forward artillery. This is actually redundant.
together with someone as opposed to fully disabling the ship and then pelting it with a few dome charges to get rid of it. But yeah.
Whoa! What the hell just happened there? Let's have a look at what he shot at. He shot at an outrider.
A few dome charges to get rid of it.
What the hell? Is
but-
he? What the hell was that? Oh, he just brute force through that outrider.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow, he really brute forced through that outrider. Normally, again, you see these blinking red you see these blinking red lights right here? Those are its weak spots. I'm not sure if Brozyme knows this yet. Even now, those are its weak spots. I'm actually surprised that the Zeki Carcinox, with Predator, with Section Density, with Hyper Strike, I'm surprised that actually managed to just straight up brute force through the outrider anyway, to the point where I guess you don't even need to care. But just so that everyone knows, those are its weak spots, and yeah. I mean, it's either that or use a Tycho Seeker.
Cruise ship here, which is boosted around it and such with the new mobility stuff. And I want to just say again that I actually don't have like what would be considered probably like the optimal engines for this.
No, you do not.
Faster engine that I could get, and the Zeki one I think is actually the slowest of the ones I could get, but it's just the only
Correct.
one I have for right now.
Correct.
There we go. That one's down.
There's no real point in shooting down. Hang on. What we're seeing here is Brozyme is shooting down 2 of the 3 engines. I'm pretty sure the idea is if you shoot down all 3 engines, then the ship doesn't shoot you. So shooting down 2 of the 3 engines serves no purpose. Especially a guy on point. If you're going to aim at the engines anyway with your forward artillery, then shooting 2 of the 3 engines serves no purpose.
Jump out and do some.
Yo, dude, your ship's on fire. Which, by the way, at the time of recording, did nothing. Now it actually does something. So, cool.
Get rid of that fire first, and then we're gonna show some Arcwing stuff. So, Velocitus, it fucks. I just want to put that out there, just right off the bat. The Velocitus kind of fucks. It's really nice feeling to be able just to like just pop a shot at these fighters.
Well, if you can
and
actually
have
hit the damn
them
thing.
Die as long as you can hit them. Unfortunately, I'm making bad work of that right now. But it is super,
Yeah, well,
super
he's
convenient
probably
to be
better
able
than
to
me using
actually
the
deal damage
Velocitus because
to them.
I've never
And
used
as
it.
you can see, the hip fire is also not bad. Well, the Outrider is a little bit tougher.
Of course, the Outriders are
the
tough.
hip
Again,
fire
they
shots
have
do
weak
about half
spots.
the health of these regular fighters, which I find to be more than fine.
Although evidently your weapons are just. Although evidently, like I guess all of their armor and health have been nerfed to the point where you can just brute force them anyway.
Fully zoomed in, and this is without using the
So
Ambush's
nobody
slow,
cares.
Which, if you're using the Ambush's slow,
That's what happens.
Considerably.
People don't realize that there are weak spots, and suddenly you can just like trivialize them anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so arc guns can like actually do work now. You can build an arc gun that does respectable damage against these Veil fighters, which is honestly just fantastic. The Velocitus performs similarly, but just if you want like a machine gun feel, I was quite happy with that whenever I was messing with it. And like it's
I think he made Imperative Vandal.
Stuff kind of all the way around, honestly. So anyway, we're gonna jump back in
His ship is getting blown up by the cruise ship, by the way. So that's kind of what happens when you don't have a pilot in there.
Is doing a little bit of a hurt. Just gonna put out one of those.
What we're
fires there.
seeing as well is because Brozyme at the time did not have level 10 engineering, he can't just jump into his tactical menu and just put out the fires by himself. Unfortunate. I'm assuming by now he has level 10 engineering. I hope. Because that's really damn useful.
We have a little electrical thing down here. Also, one of the things worth noting between these like fires and electrical stuff and these breaches, you can actually only have one of each different kind now, so it's much more manageable. You're not going to have like 50 bajillion breaches all over your ship now. You're not going to feel like you're flying a paper airplane anymore. And those breaches.
Again, if you were getting overwhelmed by fires of all things, fire suppression existed. Fires and breaches were never a problem.
They've been made less.
Okay, fine. Maybe having like 5 breaches might have been a problem, but that almost never happened. Your ship would literally have to be like sort of sitting there with no pilot for a good solid 2 minutes in order to get that many breaches. Or your pilot would have to be really, really bad at the game in order to get that many breaches. I don't know what people kept saying, why people kept saying it wasn't manageable when there was like A, a tactical avionics that got rid of all of your fires just like that, and then B, I don't know, 2 breaches, 3 breaches, so...
frequent, as well as boarding parties having been made less frequent. So it's actually much more viable as long as your railjack is maxed out to be able to solo these missions, which is very nice.
It was always viable.
Especially because like the combination of Void Hole and Munitions Vortex is still quite good. Okay, one with shields on him.
Okay! Use a Tycho Seeker, mate. Currently he has 31 of 31 Tycho Seekers. He hasn't used a single one. You gotta use them, mate. The Tycho Seeker is really, really effective at destroying the shield generators of a Skald cruise ship. I haven't actually shot at a Skald cruise ship's shield generators since they first came out. Since the day they first came out. When I first found out that one Tycho Seeker, especially with Warhead, knocked out all of the shield generators, that's when I stopped shooting at them. That's actually when I just stopped shooting at them. I haven't shot at them since. Use the Tycho Seeker. It's really good. On the plus side, he's not doing a Rahatelius and actually shooting the ship with a forward artillery cannon before the shields are broken, so... +1 for him. And then he shoots and then he shoots 2 of the 3 engines, which serves what purpose exactly?
Yeah, the increased maneuverability has been extremely nice.
I mean, it's not like the cruise ship is not still shooting at you. What purpose does that serve?
Not sure if I can do it at this
This
angle.
makes this. It's gonna hit the. Oh, it didn't hit the cloud. Okay, fair enough. What purpose
And I do
did
think
that
we
serve?
Do a repair here.
Cruise ship.
Maybe not.
Reading large translations.
Has he
They're just
Wait,
enemies on
does
board.
Brozan not know about the ship warping thing? Buddy,
We're just a wee bit damaged.
how much?
Not a big deal.
Wait, what are you doing?
If any large breaches and stuff come up, we have the stuff to repair them.
What the hell was he doing? Wait, does Brozan not know that you can warp
And then,
around the ship using a tactical
basically I'm just gonna save you
menu?
guys the trouble of like rolling out the rest of this mission. It's just the cruise ships left. I think you guys have a pretty good idea of how Railjack is performing now. Obviously, with the larger crew, it would be very
Oh,
easy
no, I
for
don't
someone
think-
to arc-wing
oh,
over
dear.
to these other ships and stuff.
Okay, let me just quickly demonstrate what I'm talking about. I'm surprised he doesn't know about this. I'm surprised I'm surprised he doesn't know about this. You see how throughout the video, Brozheim has actually been running back and forth inside his ship, spending a lot of time running back and forth, running back and forth. Obviously, if you're not warping around your ship, you will probably find multiple breaches, multiple fires, a lot more harder to manage. That makes sense, because you're spending more time running to the back and front of your ship. Let's say you're at the pilot seat, and you have a fire in the back, a fire in the middle of the ship. So what are you doing? You're piloting, you have a look at your map, right? He knows the tactical menu exists, right? He knows? Well, can he demonstrate this in this goddamn video? Like, this happens all the time. So, he knows, right? But he's not doing it. Instead, now he's running off, like this, to the middle of the ship, right? He's going to go here. Let's say there's a fire. He's going to do that. Woohoo. Then he's going to run all the way to the back of his ship. Is that what he's demonstrating in his video? To, like, go woohoo like that. When I could just do this. Boom. 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 I mean, I never found those fires and breaches to be that hard to manage. So, I don't know. Is that what's happened? a combination of people who don't understand that the tactical menu allowed you to jump between your ship, and a combination of people who didn't know that fire suppression existed? Is that what's going on? If he knows, I'm not seeing it. Because I feel like that would be the first thing you'd use.
And just take them out, just, you know, the regular way. I will say, as like going solo, if you just destroy all the engines, because they can no longer fight back when you do that, because it disables their weapon systems, it is very easy to use the railjack to take out their engines and then simply fly over.
Or you
very
could just shoot it with the forward artillery.
Jump on. Also, as a bonus, whenever you destroy the engines, it also kills half of the available crew. So whenever you jump on here after that, there's going to be way fewer enemies for you to encounter on the ship proper, which is also, of course, helping with your ability to solo these missions.
If you're looking to just board cruise ships, then yes, this is actually very useful. There are many times where I board a cruise ship and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many enemies. And more importantly, there's so many of those enemies that have that cold gun that just kills you instantly. Like, eek.
So these missions are quite soloable now, although I will say they are actually very much more enjoyable with a group, whenever people can like actually divide their attention and do multiple things and take out multiple crews.
Sorry, I gotta replay what he just said.
So these missions are quite soloable now.
These missions are quite soloable now. Because they're baby easy mode. Oh, whoops.
Very much more enjoyable with a group. Whenever people can like actually divide their attention and do multiple things and take out multiple cruise ships, and like the railjack can be like mainly fighting large swarms, and the
does Brozime not know about tactical warp?
Enemies. It actually all comes together in a way that's really satisfying and honestly not what you'd expect from railjack, given
I'm assuming he does
up until this point.
Because
I have really nice that it is just kind of a thing now. Like, it's a real game mode, and the boosted credit rewards
recall warp, recall
don't
warp
harm either, as a way to get a
does Brozime not know about recall warp
credits, albeit
why did he just manually walk out of the ship?
Nothing.
The only time I ever manually walk out of the ship like that is to just jump to another cruise ship.
That's kind of Railjack Revisited, or at least the important bits right now. It's really nice. I can't wait for them to do the part 2, which appears to be a thing that's going to be going over the intrinsics and such. I'm really excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see that too, actually.
Itself is one of the main places that there could
oh, sorry, I skipped over that.
As like the actual intrinsic tree itself is one of the main places that there could still be, I think, lots of improvement.
Yeah, I also made an entire video about that, so go check that out. Wow, I'm such a shill.
But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I will see you guys later. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and thanks again to Ridge for sponsoring this video. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, basically final thoughts. There's still things that have been done in this video. There's still gameplay decisions that have been made in this video that just make me wonder if he still knows about some things. Recall warp. I mean, he just walked out of a cruise ship. When was the last time you walked out of a cruise ship when you already had recall warp? Last time I did that was when I walked out of a cruise ship to go and board another cruise ship that just happened to be nearby. Because I knew for a fact that there were like 2 cruise ships right next to each other, so I made the decision to warp into slingshot into one of them, destroy the engine, then walk out of that cruise ship, go in Arcwing, drop into the other one, destroy the engine, and then recall warp the hell out of there. Otherwise, when there's just one cruise ship by its own damn self, maybe he likes to walk. But it's just those things where I'm just like, it just gives me pause. Do you know that recall warp existed? You just use it by activating your Omni tool when you're outside of your railjack. Boom. You can also recall warp when you're in your Arcwing as well. This is just something that I have been using all the damn time, and I don't know. Anyway, that's enough. I think overall, here's the thing. Overall, what we have seen is a much more improved awareness of Railjack in this video. There are a lot of things that I've seen in this video that I think are good. So that's so for example, actually talking about non-Cryphon weapons. I think that's a good sign of someone who knows what they're talking about when it comes to railjack, although didn't really give the reasons that I would give, but oh well, whatever, who cares. Actually having more than just the basic ass battle avionics, particle ram, seeker volley, which are good, they're good battle avionics, but when you only had just those two battle avionics, probably too early to talk about anything. Actually having Mark III everything for a change, that's good, because apparently he had a Mark II shield before, so that's kind of hilarious. There are just things in this video that I think are much more, that just show more awareness. That's basically all I have to say. But at the same time, there are still things that just make me think, really? Really? Here's the thing. Just real quick, the one thing that I don't understand why he kept doing this was shooting 2 engines of a cruise ship, leaving the third one still active, and then blowing up the cruise ship by shooting the third one with a forward artillery. When the forward artillery against an engine actually overkills every cruise ship in the Vale, like, in an insane amount, without forward artillery, you don't need to shoot the other 2 engines. Shooting the other 2 engines does have an added benefit of reducing the health of the cruise ship. So you could make the argument that I want to shoot the engines of the cruise ship, 2 of them, to reduce the health of that cruise ship to a level so that I can then use my arc wing and blow up the cruise ship by shooting its hull. Shooting its hull. Not shooting its other engine, shooting its hull. At that point, okay, that makes sense. Because then shooting the first 2 engines serves a purpose. But what has happened in all of the cruise ships that Brozheim shot in this video was completely redundant by the fact that he shot that cruise ship with the engines. And he's using a ship that is really, really tanky, so his forward artillery playstyle, which is perfectly fine by the way, his forward artillery playstyle is to be real damn close to those cruise ships. So that's why Kazumi, I would say that, well, shooting it may have a disadvantage. I don't know what you mean. So I've lost my train of thought. Bottom line is, oh yeah, sorry. He has the cruise ships nice and close, like a lot of people want me to do when I'm playing with other people in the Vale. So, him not being able to hit the engines from a distance is no longer, like, the excuse. So I don't understand at all what advantage did he get from shooting those 2 engines in the first place before he blows up the cruise ship with an overkill shot anyway with the forward artillery against an engine. That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, that's about it. Let's move on. Something. Deadlock Protocol. Yeah, so there's a Deadlock Protocol. Oh, actually, Play Warframe did it as well. So let's have a look. Y'all ready for this? I'm just trying to get this to stop recording. Oh, there we go. Wait, what did I hit? Hold on, I may have just hit the wrong button. Let me just check something. Piss off. Oh, nope, never mind. What did the goose say when he felt excited? Quack? That's a duck. Anyway. Moving on. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. Deadlock Protocol. Let's turn a 49-second video into a 3-hour reaction. Changing something that is super duper old into something that is super duper cool. We've got holograms, we've got that golden hand thing, hell yeah. The golden hand shrine. What the hell is that? Can we actually use that? No, we can't use that. Changing that old thing into this thing. Ooh, hang on, let's just have a quick look at that. So there is still that under area. Okay, cool. So there's still that under area. The only thing is that I think the stairs have changed. Oh. More details. There's a new hyena. No, hyena? There's a new jackal boss. So that's really cool. What the hell is that? Oh, we have some water. We have water. Oh yeah, and then there's this. Then there's this. So I'm real keen to see what this is. Because this looks dope. Coming soon. Will it be this week? I.e. this following week? Will it be next week? I don't know. And neither do you. So, we'll see. We'll see. Some of the skyboxes need updating. Yeah, but that should be easy enough because they're just skyboxes. You can depending on how they are integrated, you can probably just change them. Just change them as they are, and then they kind of just load up differently. Cool. I'm not even gonna bother putting that on the fucking thing. Okay. Is the Deadlock Protocol worth it? Is it really worth it? We'll just have to find out. Oh, that's right. If that guy wants to do... Oh no! No. We're not gonna do Veiljack. Now, we're gonna see how many runs it takes before we see both a section density and a predator. How many Saturn runs will it take? Yeah. So... Good old-fashioned Seeker Volley is really, really good. But... we're not gonna do that. Tether. Fiery Phoenix. Munitions Vortex. And... just for funsies... let's see, what would I swap out? Forward artillery? Yeah, why the hell not? Friggin', oh crap. Bulkhead? Hull weave. Ah, crap, too much. Bulkhead. Never mind then. Bulkhead, hull weave, hello, no damage. Rip. Oof. I'm aware of sleeping dogs. If you're looking for the critical damage, friggin' whatchamacallit. If you're looking for the critical damage turret, avionics. Anyone up for some Saturn Jack? Can we go the full Ubangi? Yes, screw it, let's go the full Ubangi. Okay. So, hull weave. Oh, crap. No, we can't. Wait, yes we can. Section density. Predator. Happy Feet. Wombo combo. Hyper Strike. Eee, that sucks. I can't spell cruising speed. Anyone? Okay. How long is it going to take for us to get the critical damage avionics? Of the 4 missions that we are going to be running before I finish off the Nightwave section of that. Which maps do I farm? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I think Cassio's Rest is not particularly... yeah, I think Cassio's Rest is not particularly... what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient, because it has 2 objectives. So I'm thinking it would have to be one of the earlier ones. So let's find out. Cassio's Rest, I'm pretty sure, has 2 of them. Oh crap, didn't realize I was doing solo. What are the mathematician's favorite show? For that pun, Kazumi is banned. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what is called a big time YouTuber move. I'm just gonna ban Kazumi for that. For that pun. Oh crap. Come back. Cool beans. Oh, I gotta get my music back up. One sec.
A Grenier commander is using this asteroid base to broadcast propaganda. You can need a dictionary and crap more sense than he makes. But he still needs to go. Infiltrate and terminate. Detected. Single-person attack craft. Prepare to engage.
Okay. When was the last time you saw someone use Fiery Phoenix, unironically? I just realized I didn't need to use Tether just then. That was a mistake. Yeah, as I figured, Cassio's Rest, 2 bloody
The enemy
things.
have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving.
I should have just stuck to friggin' particle ram.
Enemy squadrons have maintained
No
pressure.
dome charge. Wait, what? I thought I recharged my ship. Did I not recharge my ship? Did I not refill my ship? Okay, I suddenly regret everything. Yeah, I thought so.
Incoming fighters, get to stations.
Well, that's kind of hilarious. I recharge my ship and it does nothing? Okay. what I am going to do is I am actually going to shoot the cruise ship engine, and now half of those guys are dead. Oh crap! Did I just run out of flux as well?
Tenno in the barrel.
Oh wait, of course I run out of flux. I'm using freaking fiery phoenix.
Heads up.
Okay, one sec. I just gotta get rid of my
Brigadier
music. It's actually lagging. It's actually lagging my computer. So let's bring
Tenno
up the.
deployed.
Ah! Schmuck. Like it's all or nothing, guys. He just jumps into the ship that I'm already in! Buddy! I'm already in it, mate! Who's piloting? Nobody's piloting. Okay, no worries. Whoa, 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 whoa! You don't need to do that, mate. You don't need to do that. Damn! Who's forging here? Okay, I don't know who's in the forward artillery. I don't really care. As long as they don't miss, it's fine by me.
On remaining targets.
I thought someone was forging here. They're not forging no more, eh? Wait, do I still have artillery chip shot? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, that's fine. Fiery Phoenix, let's go!
Skies are clear of fire cover.
Oh crap! Why'd I bring Tether in a team game? Why do I keep making the same bloody mistake?
Has arrived. They are powering weapons.
Never bring Tether to a team game. It is ultimately going to result in a huge waste of flux. Why? Because your allies, as your gunners, typically end up shooting the bloody Tether by accident, quote unquote. So, not a good idea.
Tenno has exited the railjack.
Wait, without forward artillery, can I blow up a cruise ship? Oh, just barely. So I still gotta aim for those engines.
We have one less cruise ship to be concerned with.
Wait, what the hell? How did that cruise ship die?
Cruise ship reactor
What happened there?
detonated. Pretty.
Aim for the engines, Kate.
Signature. Cruise
You
ship.
blind
The enemy
schmuck.
have reinforced.
There we go, that's better. 7 kilometers away. Can he hit the engines?
Bye-bye.
There we go.
Scratch one cruise ship. Ship killer platform sighted. Priority target. I need Tenno on the inside yesterday.
Objective, kids.
Ram slates inbound. Prepare to repel borders.
No.
Tenno disembarking.
Okay. What the hell? Nope. They're actually dead. Oh, come on.
Crew, fire on board. Location marked. Deploying remote support. Fires extinguished. Scrubbing atmosphere.
Friggin' merry-go-round here. Friggin' merry-go-round, what the hell?
Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator. Return to
Got it.
stations. We can clean up later.
Oh, it's right there.
One radiator down. Make it 2. Key components marked. Destroy them.
It's just something about a tanky railjack that just makes me want to fall asleep. I guess in the end I just don't like Fiery Phoenix.
Radiator naked. Hit
Like, no
them
matter
with
what,
all
I just
we
don't
have
like it.
got.
It's too passive.
Core is vulnerable.
Like, the extra speed is nice, sure, but I could probably do the same thing with bloody form up.
Away
Flow burn.
Wrecking time. Destroy marked components. Ship killer platform neutralized. A grateful sector thanks you. Missiles incoming. Asteroid base. We cannot leave this here. Infiltrate the base and terminate the commander. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party.
Whoops.
Commander spied. We need that target dead yesterday.
Oh my god. There's that patented category aim right there. Dude, stand still. Still bloody misses.
Missiles en route. Evade.
You know when they say missiles incoming? That's like #1 way to get your ship blown up. To not have a pilot and then hear missiles incoming. Oh, the missiles. If you look at the top left, can you see the health of my ship? The top left, it looks like the ship just got hit by missiles. At least someone's 40 something, but ship's losing health, folks.
All hands brace for missile impact.
Long classes. Hello, energy! Should I just put friggin' Hunter Adrenaline on my lab build all of a sudden? Give me that energy orb! Oh my god, are you kidding? Finally.
Good night, princess.
Well, dude's dead.
Missile impact imminent.
The guy is called Mia Khalifa. Oh, friggin' lol. Okay.
Incoming ram sleds about to ring the doorbell.
I see a cruise ship from all the way over there. Let's see. Clear target. Clear! Target acquired! Don't leave the bay. Oh, target acquired. 17 kilometers away. Can I hit it? Crap, I missed! No! Oh, come on, dude. Failed.
Fire alert resolved.
Failed. LOL. Not
Ramsled teams
good enough.
neutralized.
Needs more practice.
Hierarchy.
Alright,
triggered.
round 2.
We are good to go.
Oh,
Mission wrapped.
can I blow it up within half a minute? It's all the way over there. It's hiding behind a rock, but it's coming out of that rock. Come on! Damn it, I didn't hit the engines. Come on. 11. 10 seconds to go. Come on! There we go, we got it. 2 shots. How do you travel so fast using Arcwing? Using Arcwing? Oh. See, this is Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Ted.
When a big time YouTuber decides to make a video about Railjack and walks out of a ship, that actively informs his or her audience that you should walk out of a ship. What happens is that people then typically end up not realizing that you can teleport out of a ship, like we are seeing right now in the chat. Someone doesn't know that you can teleport out of the ship. Why is that? Oh, by the way, everyone, I have just refilled my ship. I feel like what we saw was a meme. Anyway, that is basically my point when it comes to bros. I'm not TPing out of a ship. You really should. I have a lot of wreckage, lol. Time to get rid of some. Okay, how did I build my ship? Oh, that's right. Warhead, hyper flux, forward artillery. Where are you? And oh, hyperstrike. Back to normal. You know what? I might as well valence transfer my stuff. Valence transfer, just, oh, hang on. Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3. Yeah, I might as well just valence transfer them. Intruder! No. Boost speed. Boost speed. The hell? Oh! How much asteroid do I have left? 2,500. Okay, that should be fine. Take off tether. Yep. What? What? All of those resources for a 0.1 boost multiplier? Nah, sack that. Sack that. What is this nonsense? Am I getting memed on? I'm getting memed on. I thought I liked long, again, short range Levan is better. Long range, short distance travel, Levan is better. So if you're doing iron point, yeah, sure, go Levan. Makes sense. You end up with better boost. You end up with more boost overall. Even if you like swap the stuff. Anyway, Vidar still ultimately seems to be better off for long distance travel. So if you have a look at the video that I did comparing the two, which one covers 10,000 meters faster? One drift maneuver, and then just sort of moving at normal speed before drift maneuvering again. After after the boost meter replenishes, which one is faster? Vidar is faster by a long shot too. Pretty damn long shot. So Vidar ultimately is still better. If you're doing long range stuff, if you're only doing if you're only gonna do Gaian point shenanigans where everything pretty much remains in a small little cluster, yeah, Levan is a good idea. Okay. I thought I was going to like Levan but more than Vidar myself because of the changes. It made sense that Levan would be better. But it's not. It just ain't. Let's see. 30, 33, 25, 28, 29, 32, 23. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, he's gone. There's nobody in my squad. Rip.
Time for housekeeping. Take out the Grenier pulse turbine and any resistance.
So I think that's one mission where we didn't see section density.
Fighters on
Or-
scope. Take them down
Thingo.
wholesale.
Did we see it? I don't know. We got battle stations.
Cruise ship on scope.
Okay, I see a cruise ship all the way over there.
Unwelcome visitors inbound.
See if we can hit it.
Prepare
Oh crap,
to
I'm gonna get
repel.
boarded. I'm gonna get boarded.
Looks like we've kicked the nest. Grenier cruise ship has punched in.
Yeah, I just got boarded. Boarded twice. Crap, that made me miss.
Aim for the head
You
and
assholes.
make the saints look away. We are burning. Deal with it. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye. Flames extinguished.
Which one is the best battle avionic? It's a real toss-up between Void Hull and Seeker Volley. Seeker Volley remains to... Oh, damn
Enemy
it,
pilots
it's right
are
here.
panicking. Keep it up.
Piss off. Why is there a fire again?
Fire crew, stand down. Boarding party eliminated. Ship secured.
Yeah.
Back to work.
Seeker Volley is still really good for like the kind of just all-range attack. Void Hull is just good for clumps. Generally speaking, you'll probably find more value out of Seeker Volley, probably. Because you can still use Seeker Volley when there's giant masses of enemy fighters. It's just gonna be slightly less effective because you have to use it multiple times.
Cruise ship down.
Whereas with Void Hull, the problem is that like
Use up some
you
space.
kind of really only want to
have
use,
company.
well, not only,
Grenier cruise
you
ship
kind of want to
on
use it
scope.
when there's big clumps, which is the hardest to find. Does that make sense?
They have launched fighters.
See, right now, when there's that many fighters, I would actually use Void Hull. But, you know, I can't really make that change.
Heavy pulse turbine reinforcing enemy fighters. I need an away crew on the inside. Grenier cruise ship has translated in sector. Ramsled launch detected. Looks like a party. Cruise ship reinforcement has arrived.
Damn, so many fighters. Wow, so many fighters. Whoops, I completely missed my part of the ram.
Enemy morale has broken. Fighters are peeling off. Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty. Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
I didn't see if I ever got section
Cruise ship
density
eliminated.
friggin' thinga.
Focus on remaining targets.
I wonder, did I?
Scratch one cruise ship.
No, I didn't. Interesting. There's going to be more Railjack modes, or rather, there's going to be different Railjack missions coming soon. Enhance. What? Apparently, I picked up something rare. So get hyped for that. Let's see what it is. It better not be bloody former, because I picked that up all the time. Particle ram. That's rare? Oh, I guess it is sort of rare.
Unwelcome visitors inbound. Prepare to repel.
Ah, crap. Oh, can I, Defense system! Boom! Yeah, pro tip, pro move. That was a pro move right there. Using the friggin' slingshot as a defense system against ram sleds. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Exposed. Open fire.
Eyes open. There's glass resonance in your neighborhood.
Alright everyone. This is the only time I actually walk out of something and not teleport to my railjack. Oh, never mind.
There's less than nothing left of who they once were.
Get ready everyone, I'm about to walk out of here. Do you think there'll be multiplayer railjack with several railjacks? No, I don't think so. I don't know.
One to go.
Here's the thing. If you look back at the I think it's Era? The Era cinematic? I think there were multiple railjacks in there. I can't remember. Was it that one that had multiple railjacks in there?
Fire.
Either way, the point is, I suppose it's possible lore-wise, but I don't know. Will it last? That's the big question.
Radiators destroyed. Away crew, go for the core.
I kind of feel like if that happens, then the original, the entire point of Railjack to begin with just gets completely lost. Railjack was meant to be like a singular ship where everyone works together. Commander Intrinsic's frankly, like already kind of dumps on that. Because, you know, suddenly you don't have to work with anyone because you literally make your own crew, who the hell cares, right?
They will be back.
But like,
this sector is
if suddenly we can all use our own cruise ships, if we can all use our own railjacks in our own thing.
You gotta find out what's protecting them, and then take your shot.
Like, the vision is just completely gone.
Offensive support.
Everything just like nothing matters anymore. I feel like.
Ship secure.
So you know, personally, I don't think that's such a good idea. I mean, if we're just gonna do that, you might as well just buff. You might as well just buff Arkwing to the point where it's as powerful as a bloody railjack. Make it as fast as a railjack. Make it as tanky as a railjack. Give it as much damage as a railjack. Make the missiles about as good as a railjack's missiles. Who the hell cares? I don't know. It just seems like a dumb idea. I've seen it being floated. Wow. Oh no, hang on. Sorry, this is Saturn. Of course, the friggin' thing is just going to like burn through it. I mean, I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you guys want to see that? It could be cool, but it would probably. The only time it would make sense to me personally is if it was like some giant world event. Like let's say D finally figures out how to do server actual servers as opposed to the current P2P server thing, right? Let's say they actually don't do P2. They've actually got entire missions running on non-P2P servers for a change, and then the idea is to have like 4 players worth of Railjack, but go up against like 100 things at the same time.
We have one less.
You know, go up against 100 fighters at the same time. Okay, if that's the thing, if that's the idea, that could be really, really cool. Flood space with like fighters and ships and all of that good stuff. You know, like make it an actual like big ass thing, or hell, even make it a raid. Make it a raid. If you're gonna if you're gonna do multiple Railjacks, make it a raid. Make it a very, very big space battle round. One where like you need 8 players. You can have up to 4 Railjacks, I guess. 2 actual Tenno in each Railjack. You can then you can then fill it up with like your own crews, so then people could set up like meta crews, I guess. I don't know. But then like, you know, just make it, if you're going to, yeah, the point is, on paper, it's a cool idea. But at the present moment, in practice, it is just pointless. I don't like it at all. In its current, with Railjack in its current form, I don't like the idea. But it's like a giant raid. Hell yeah, do it. Do it. It'd have to be a real giant raid. I think 8 players might not be enough. I would only like it if they either increase the difficulty massively. Hell, basically, the difference between Railjack as it when it first came out and Railjack right now, that difference. What is it? Fill it up and then double it. Make it harder. Make it harder. Let's watch the subreddit just cry. It's so anti-solo player! Well, take it. Just deal with it. God, you just have to get good. Who cares? You reckon 2 Railjacks for 2 squads? 2 rail... Every raid in... All the trials, as they were called, in Warframe were 8 players. So you reckon 2 Railjacks for Tenno each?
Alert. Enemy fighters have been scrambled.
That could work.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Wait, did I just waste an entire Seeker volley? They will need to rewrite a monstrous amount. Yeah. Is that behind a rock? No, it's not. Yeah, there would be a lot of code that needs to be rewritten before I think it would be a good idea to do Railjack. Oil. Oh damn, I just wasted another Seeker volley!
Cruise cruise ship on scope. Enemy fighters are routing. Heads up. Rainier cruise ship.
I didn't get the thing I think I again, did I? I'm starting to think that the drop rate for section density and Predator, the big complaint about it in the sense that it's not getting dropped at all, might actually be true. I don't know. What the hell did I just hit? What was that?
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space. Fleet crasher. Rainier cruise
You know what would be
ship.
really cool though if we did have multiple railjacks for like a raid, even if it's just 2, I don't care. Have like a section of the raid where like every so often the 2 railjacks need to time their forward artillery cannons, so they actually need to be in like voice chat and everything, and it'd be like,
Cruise ship
alright,
eliminated.
charging, and then both of the captains are like 3, 2, 1,
Cruise ship reactor
fire,
has
and then both of them fire,
Pretty.
and that would like blow up and that would like blow a hole through like a ship or something. I don't know. They're gonna add hard mode and ultra mode to Railjack. Yes, please! Yes, please! Finally, we can separate the boys from the men. You know, I've seen a Carbon cartoon do that. As they add more. Yeah, well,
Scratch 1 cruise ship.
I cannot wait. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna call it. I think Predator Section Destiny. It's too early to call, actually.
Ship killer platform identified. This is a priority target. Infiltrate and disable. It is impossible to say how many innocents may have already lost their lives to it. Incoming ram sleds about to ring the doorbell.
It just depends on what the rewards are when it comes to hard mode. It really just depends. What the hell?
Cephalites. Time to smash some glass.
Check out that. Check out that gnarly slack prop, man. What the hell? What's shooting at me? Something's shooting at me. Okay, moving on. Oh, that bug is happening again. Where on my map, just some big ass. What the hell? What does that? This is some big ass thing that shows up on the map.
There it is.
Hey guys,
Blast that
did you
radiator.
know, Brozyme, that you can teleport back to your ship? Gee, isn't that fast?
Again. Marking sensitive
Alright, anyway, enough about him. I kind of wish that I could use recruiting chat all the time in Railjack. Because the thing about Railjack is that unlike normal missions, you can do multiple in a go. Do I have a Paris build video? Yeah, I do actually.
Bingo. Crew, trash that.
If you go on my channel and you type Paris ribbons, that should do it. Now, the reason why I just ran back here is because I actually want to do this.
Team, stand by for air support.
Oh, for real? Okay, one
Fire
sec.
crew, stand
Let me just
down.
build some more flux energy first. Okay. Whoops. Yeah.
We have a fire. Ship secure. Everyone in one
Ship
piece.
secure. Wait.
Good.
Oh crap, it's happening again. Guys, do you see this? Oh no, never mind. It's not happening anymore. It's actually working as intended.
Fires extinguished. Scrubbing atmosphere.
For a second I thought it was happening again, where the bloody fire doesn't
Destroy the
actually
core.
take out health.
Now. Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components. Ship killer platform offline. Permanently. Well done. Enemy
Okay,
forces
serious work.
pacified. Ship killer
Or-
platform neutralized.
Let's not.
Mission
I have a
resolved.
point. Let's do Roos Warfield. Anomaly. Let's not. Okay, I think when
Another
people
drop
say
by
that
accident.
Section Destiny and Predator aren't showing up as a drop, they might be onto something. Might. Keep in mind I only did like 2 or 3 runs of
Entering
Saturn
operational
tops.
theater. Hit them
So
until
not
they
really
do
the best
not
sample
get up.
size.
We are on their
But at some point I just got bored of
Alive.
Saturn Jack. Ah, crap. Ooh, throwing out the bloody thing!
Reading large translation signature. Crew
can-
ship. The enemy
I normally
have
don't throw out
reinforced.
the particle ram, but with the changes to particle ram, it's not a bad idea to throw it out from time to time. Especially because, as you can see, I'm always chock full of resources, so I can always build stuff. I don't really need to worry. If we're back in the old days, when sometimes I actually don't have any resources at all, is that a scold? Oh crap. There we go. So, that's the difference between what I do and what Brozime does. Brozime will spend a good, solid 20 seconds just shooting the bloody shield thing. Whereas I will spend a solid 3 seconds. Remember the thing that you just said? I think I just did it. Oh crap, what am I doing? Why am I so bad at this? I just blew up a fighter with my goddamn particle forward artillery cannon.
We have one less crew ship to be consumed.
It happened.
Direct attention to remaining targets.
It bloody happened.
Fighters incoming. Keep them off the ship. Crew ship reinforcement has arrived.
Oh, of course I missed again. Oh no, that hit! What? That hit! That's insane. That actually hit. Alright, so what distance do I normally like to be away from a cruise ship? About 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers, you'll notice that the cruise ship doesn't really hit you. Doesn't really attack you anymore. It's kind of dormant. Which means perfect picking for the forward artillery cannon.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Oh, that might have been too far away from my particle. Oh, my particle ram! Too far away! Rip.
Enemy fighters down 50%.
Seeker volley doesn't do a whole lot of damage in the veil.
Cruise ship has translated the sector.
Maybe.
The enemy have called in a cruise ship. Situation evolving.
I'm just gonna forge some stuff because I'm running out of flux energy again. There used to be a bug that was really annoying in Railjack, where if I would use the forge the way I'm using it right now, by like running around like this, sometimes the forge would actually just lock up completely, and it would actually just completely brick my game for a while. That was sad. That was really annoying. Thankfully, that no longer exists. Oh, hang on, this is guy on point. I don't care. This is guy on point. Why am I aiming so hard? I don't need to do that.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some space.
There are so many things that I think DE should implement into Railjack in order to make it a lot more fun. Things like some sort of portable dry dock would be really cool. Or like a dry dock that kind of just shows up every few missions for like restocking. Hell, even if it's something that I have to bloody build, I don't care. I'll build the damn thing. Who cares? Or like a mercenary ship that shows up so that you can restock your own ship. Hell yeah, man, I'd do that.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
Even less reason to bloody find shit. I'm up for that.
They called some friends. Enemy cruise ship has punched in. Enemy fighters on the run.
Sometimes I feel like Seeker Volley actually destroys a bloody Skull cruise ship shield as well. Like, there are so many faster ways to destroy the bloody shield. don't need to use the damn turret.
Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
We're done.
Scratch one cruise ship. Sector
And even the
secure.
Railjack
Enemy has turned
mission
tail.
Nightwave
Mission complete.
thing has been done.
Dreamers,
That is-
dreamers, dreamers!
I think almost
just
all
is
of the
no
Nightwave stuff done.
holding you all back.
Let's have a look.
What's on your mind, dreamers?
All Valor stuff. I might just do that off stream. Sack it. We're up to. This is week 3, right? This is week 3, so if I finish these, I will have crystal cred for some Kuva, so that's fun. I would basically be an entire week ahead. An entire week ahead. Cool. Okay. Oh. I think this is a good time to stop. Let's call it a day. It's like midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, because this is YouTube, so there's a like button. If you're new to the channel, hello. Maybe consider subscribing. That might be a good idea. If you have any questions about Railjack in particular, or Mag, or literally anything else, feel free to hit me up in the comments of whatever. And oh no, F's in the chat again. Ah. Interesting. I think streaming whilst playing Railjack and then going back to the dry dock appears to be bugged. Specifically when I'm streaming. Causing the game to crash. F's in the chat again. That is supremely unfortunate. Yeah. Like a really popular movie that ended up with a sequel that got my cousins singing the goddamn song in the car when I visited them in the land of the Murican. This game is Frozen. Hold on. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Because we're back. Okay, so once again, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, feel free to hit that like button. That's what it's there for, because this is YouTube, not Twitch. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, because that's probably a good idea. I'm trying to get myself at least 2,500 subs. That way I can be a Warframe partner. That way I could maybe have a bit more influence in the community discussion, so that people don't, so that we don't have another Railjack is crap discussion, because it's not. Railjack has always been really, really good. Otherwise, ignoring all of that, feel free to sub. I don't mind. Like, it's all good. Otherwise, hope it, until next time. I always screw up the end of stream goodbye thing. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.